the first episode, I promised that I would be coming soon with fluency exercises. In fact, I'm going to give you more. You know me. I always want to give you more and more and more. So let's get started. Before the cricket match, football match, before your interview, even on normal days, you need to do these warm-up exercises. Do you remember you go to gym, what are you told first? That do warm-ups, only then lift weights. 3 things play important role while communicating, right? Diaphragm, throat, and these muscles here. That's why you need to do warm-up exercises. You remember, whenever you talk to somebody over the phone in the morning, you fumble. Even in your native language, you fumble. Then once you're done talking to 3, 4, 5 guys, you're smooth. The same thing happens to us. If we haven't done our warm-up exercise, the first session in the morning, we fumble, we forget, all sorts of things happen to us. But the second session or the third, these are the best sessions. Why? Because we warm up. That's why these warm-up exercises are really, really important if you want to speak fluently. Let me tell you a few. The first one, open your mouth. As much as you can, but if you chew tobacco, perhaps you won't be able to do that. I don't chew, that's why I'm able to open, right? As much as you can. Then a big yawn. Then humming to cleanse your throat. Then for diaphragm. Diaphragm. Inhale. Exhale. Till your last breath. In fact, Demosthenes, he used to practice in very interesting way. He used to wake up early in the morning. He used to run, go right in front of the sun, and he would yell with all his might to strengthen his lungs. And for detailed warm-up exercises, please watch this video. This is going to be really helpful. So this was our first tip. Now the second tip is equally important. I'm a big fan of practicing these difficult vocabulary words and tongue twisters, not just for the sake of creating an impression. Oh, I don't want to do that. There's no point using difficult vocabulary words and the other guy is not understanding. But you think you're creating an impression. No. Just for the sake of cleansing my tongue. Just for the sake of speaking clearly. So I keep practicing these difficult vocabulary words. Let me tell you 3. There are many. You can Google it, right? Rendezvous. Let's rendezvous. Hippopotamonstros cubidoliophobia. Fear of long words. Oh my God, fear of long words. Some stupid has created this word. Hippopotamonstros cubidoliophobia. Cubidoliophobia. Supercalifragilisticexpialidocious. The tongue twisters. Susie sitting at shoe shine shop. Susie sitting at shoe shine shop. Upper roller, lower roller. Upper roller, lower roller. There are many tongue twisters. These tongue twisters, difficult vocabulary words, cleanse your tongue. Even if you're speaking smoothly, all of a sudden, at times you're not able to pronounce certain words. And these exercises are going to help you. So do try this at home. Not in front of your kids. They might think you've gone berserk. Let me tell you the science behind speaking fluently. Understand this marvelous human brain. Our brain can focus on one thing at a time, not on multiple things. When we start focusing on multiple things altogether, it gets confused because it has to do neural network switching. Then it switches again. Then it switches again because you're focusing too frequently altogether on so many things. Please do not do that. You want to be a fantastic communicator? Understand the brain. One thing at a time. Focus on one thing at a time. When the other guy is speaking, focus, listen, pay attention, show empathy. What other guy is trying to say. Then when you are speaking, focus on your own communication. But what people do here, oh my God, am I speaking correctly? If you're a beginner, no problem. Let all these mistakes happen. Oh my God, is he or she liking my talk? No, you're focusing on too many things. Watch your own words. Focus on your own communication. Practice watchfulness, one thing at a time. If you're listening, you are just listening. If you're speaking, you're only speaking. Watch your own words. This is going to help you. Oh, this is going to be a nail-biting finish. Indians need 10 runs and just 3 balls. And here comes Rawalpindi Express, Shoaib Akhtar. Facing him is Sachin Tendulkar, little master, the master blaster, god of cricket. Here comes Shoaib and Sachin has pulled him. Oh, it's a huge hit. It's a sixer. You remember these sports commentaries? Give us goosebumps, be it football, cricket, or any other sport. I practice these things often. Not only sports commentary, other commentaries. Weather commentary, it's going to rain, it's time to have pakoras and tea. If I'm standing at the red light and I want to practice my communication, my fluency, okay, I'm standing at the red light, 50 seconds are left. Oh, I can see guys, they're not stopping. When will they value their life? They're not even wearing helmets. These commentaries are funny, entertaining, and help us achieving fluency. The smoothness in our communication. Do try this at home. People often complain that we do not have a topic. We don't know what to speak, what to say. Please tell us for God's sake. Don't worry. If you don't know what to speak on, here's a tip for you. Mimic certain characters, become a character, play your favorite heroes or certain characters from the book. You remember 300? Movie I'm talking about, 300. Tonight, we dine in hell. What's going to happen after speaking one sentence? Many things are going to happen because you're trying to learn a language, you're trying to become fluent. Your brain needs to form connections. So you're going to practice something on regular basis. Even if you're speaking a sentence, at least you're trying to dramatize a bit. Your voice is going to get better. You're going to feel confident about yourself. That's what I do. I mimic characters often. You remember The Godfather? I'm going to make him an offer he cannot refuse. Oh my God, my voice. I was going to say something else. My voice doesn't match at all. But wonderful character, The Godfather. I keep doing this if I don't know what to speak. Why? Because for God's sake, we gotta be fluent. Why do we need to be fluent? To get a better career. Because it's a global language. You know all these things. So I don't want to do ra-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra. Just mimic characters. You want to get rid of these unnecessary connectors and so. You're making useless sounds. I shouldn't be saying useless, but of course we all hate it, right? You want to get rid of fillers. You want solution of fillers. Use this tip. Speak really slowly. Let's say you're talking about your favorite restaurant. My favorite restaurant is Bukhara. Full stop. No connector. Speak really slowly to get rid of useless things. I often go there. Full stop. I like having dal Bukhara and onion kulcha. Full stop. I go there every month. Full stop. Oh, it's scrumptious. Food is delicious. You should try this restaurant, Bukhara at Moria Sheraton. That's it. Speak really slowly. But you cannot speak really slowly outside, right? This would be a question. So let me give you a solution. First, let me demystify one thing. People think that fluency is about speaking quickly. No, fluency is about speaking clearly and smoothly. But at times, you gotta speak quickly. Let's say you have 1 hour presentation now. You have been told by your bosses, you gotta speak for 1 hour on the stage and you gotta share this plethora of information. Now at times, if you think that this information is not that important, speak quickly. Now how to practice speaking quickly? Simple strategy. Give yourself any topic using stopwatch. Let's say you have again talked about your favorite restaurant and you have taken 20 seconds. Speak the same sentences in 15. Then try speaking in 14 and practice different topics using stopwatch. That's what I do. In the beginning, I used to speak really slow to get rid of fillers. Now I want to speak really quickly, but not every time, at times. Because fluency is not about speaking quickly. And I hope you've liked this video. But don't worry, we'll come up with more strategies. We have plethora of information to share with you guys. We also need inspiration. So please subscribe our channel. If you've liked the video, please do share. And don't forget to check our offline and online courses. I'm going to see you there. Oh, I forgot to share one last thing. Just one last thing. You want to improve your English? You want to speak fluently? Be a kid. Get rid of your preconceived notions.